Hey, what's going on, guys? Super Swimmer here, and welcome back to Hunger Games Simulator. Now, we have another entry from you guys in the comments. This one I've already done before, the Couples Edition by the manager here. Uh, so, there's only one thing that well, actually, yeah, just one thing. Like, I wouldn't really, like, and this is just my opinion, really. I wouldn't consider Max and Scarlet, like, the kind of couple you would see in the rest of them. That's all I really have to say on that. And another note, just to let you guys know in advance, I don't think I'm going to be doing any more total drama uh, themed Hunger Games after like the 25th. I mean, we're 18 and this is going to be number 19, like Victor wise for this. Uh, but yeah, I mean, after that, I don't think I'm going to be doing any more total drama Hunger Games Simulator. But if what was it? World Tour, the like total drama World Tour Simulator is to come out. That would probably be the next time I would uh do any total drama stuff. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you have any more configurations or casts for the Hunger Games, or reapings rather, that's what it's actually called, uh, let me know down in the comments. So, yeah, let's get this started. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Cody runs away, Harold runs away, Bridget runs away, Gwen steps off her podium too soon and blows up. Well, is that a new one? Or is that one just that we haven't seen before? Because I don't know. It's probably been a while, but whatever. Dave and Sierra fight for a bag. Dave gives up and retreats. Heather runs away. Max breaks Jeff's nose for a basket of bread. Trent grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Duncan shoots a poisonous blow dart into Jasmine's neck, slowly killing her. Well, she's dead. Lindsay runs away from the cornucopia. Zoe finds a bag full of camping equipment. Nice. Uh, Courtney grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Mike falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Well, that kind of sucks. And wow, that honestly, that this all is kind of stupid, a little bit. I mean, like the only way you would actually die from that is if you can't swim. I mean, if you can swim and you're in that situation, well, I guess it also depends on height also. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's a valid death. I don't know. It just sounds kind of stupid. I mean, you probably see where I'm going with that, you know? Uh, Tyler clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Sky grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Alejandro runs away from the cornucopia. Stephanie runs away. Lashana kills Sean for his supplies. Ryan finds a canteen full of water. And Scarlett runs away. Alright, day 1. Dave and Lashana hunt for other tributes. Trent and Zoe split up to search for resources. Sierra and Max hunt for other tributes. Courtney receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. I can try saying that 5 times fast. It's kind of hard to say it even once. I don't know. Or is that's probably just me though. Duncan discovers a cave. Alejandro camouflages himself in the bushes. Bridget is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Cody receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. I have to pause just to get in the double F's that are right here. Don't take that out of context. Scarlett and Sky hunt for other tributes. Lindsay and Tyler hunt for other tributes. Nice. Ooh, it's actually a couple that are actually working together. Stephanie, Ryan, Jeff, and Heather hunt for other tributes. And oh, come on, Harold, really? Harold falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Really? I'm pretty sure he can swim. Can't he swim? I don't know. Yeah, so Gwen, Jasmine, Mike, Sean, and Harold are all dead. Sky defeats Stephanie in a fight but spares her life. Tyler, Scarlett, and Duncan sleep in shifts. Max climbs a tree to rest. Ryan convinces Cody to snuggle with him. Okay. Jeff, Lindsay, Zoe, and Lashana sleep in shifts. Sierra, Alejandro, Heather, and Trent sleep in shifts. Dave defeats Bridget in a fight but spares her life. Ain't he a gentleman? Courtney tries to sing herself to sleep. Alright, come on. No, actually, click it. Day 2. Bridget searches for firewood. Tyler scares Dave off. Ryan constructs a shack. Cody and Duncan threaten a double suicide. It fails, and they die. Really? Wow. How many times does that actually happen over the course of this series? Like, only like a couple? I don't know. It wasn't many, that's for sure. Lindsay searches for a water source. Trent tries to sleep through the entire day. Heather receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Stephanie attacks Alejandro, but he manages to escape. Scarlett receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Jeff, Courtney, and Zoe hunt for other tributes. Sky is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Sierra begs for LaShawn to kill her. She reluctantly obliges, killing Sierra, and Max dies from hunger. And I got a comment from this, like, someone dies from hunger 1 day in. Well, this is 2 days in, but it still don't work like that, Max. You can't die from hunger. What are you, like? I'm not gonna say it. Cody, Duncan, Sierra, and Max are all dead. Sky, Heather, Lindsay, Dave, and Zoe sleep in shifts. Lashana and Tyler talk about the tribute still alive. Trent passes out from exhaustion. That's more reasonable than dying from hunger on the second day. Trent passes. Yeah. Courtney cooks her food before putting her fire out. Alejandro loses sight of where he is. Bridget receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Jeff, Scarlett, and Brian sleep in shifts. Stephanie is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Okay, day 3. Ryan, Courtney, and Tyler hunt for other tributes. Lashana sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Dave receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Lindsay receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Zoe practices her archery. Oh, you know she's gonna master that really quick. I mean, she went almost full savage that one episode where she just went full on rage, like rage personified in that one episode. I mean, oh my God, that was so awesome. Sky, Stephanie, Jeff, and Trent raid Alejandro's camp while he isn't looking. Oh, Alejandro just got seriously wrecked. Ha! Get wrecked, Alejandro. Heather stalks Scarlet. Creepy. And Bridget dies trying to escape the arena. Really? Really? Is that how it... Oh, wow, okay. Well, she's dead. Heather passes out from exhaustion. Tyler receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Stephanie quietly hums. Jeff tends to Dave's wounds. Ain't he a gentleman? I'm not going to do that again. I'm sorry. Alejandro, Courtney, and Lindsay sleep in shifts. Trent questions his sanity. Zoe's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Lashana tends to her wounds. Ryan defeats Scarlet in a fight but spares her life. Sky cooks her food before putting her fire out. Sorry about that. Day 4. Lashana discovers a cave. Ryan receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Heather receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Zoe chases Jeff. Trent receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. And by the way, Jeff is totally screwed. If this was actually like real, Jeff would be pretty screwed right there. I'm not gonna lie. He would be pretty screwed. Sky is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Stephanie shoots a poisonous blow dart into Alejandro's neck, slowly killing him. Dave steals from Courtney while she isn't looking. Lindsay stalks Tyler. Very creepy. And Scarlett explores the arena. Wait, Scarlett? Yeah, Scarlett was the third winner. Arena event. These are always fun. Wolf mutts are let loose in the arena. Lashana survives. Zoe survives. Scarlett is eaten by wolf mutts. Don't have to worry about her, I guess. Don't worry, at least for that one. Jeff survives as Tyler and Sky fight. A pack of wolf mutts show up and kill them both. Lindsay pushes Dave into a pack of wolf mutts. Ryan is eaten by wolf mutts. Courtney survives. Stephanie survives. Trent survives. And Heather survives. How many were... Okay, so... only about 5 died from that one. So that's a little bit on the low end when it comes to arena event deaths. So only 5. Alejandro was killed before that. Wait, was he? I don't know. I think about 6. I mean, that's still pretty low, even if everyone on this part was killed by the arena event. But Alejandro, Scarlett, Tyler, Sky, Dave, and Ryan are all dead. Night 4, Jeff, Lashana, and Zoe sleep in shifts. Heather receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Stephanie screams for help. Lindsay is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Courtney tends to her wounds. Trent receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Use it wisely, Trent. Use it wisely. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Stephanie, Heather, and Zoe confront each other, but grab what they want slowly to avoid conflict. Courtney stabs Lashana while her back is turned. Trent accidentally steps in a landmine. Wow. It's probably the one that he, he tried to, lay the explosive that he got, in the last thing. And, and he just stepped on his own trap, which is, Jeff decides not to go, and Lindsay takes a staff, leaning against the cornucopia. Alright, so we have 6 left. Are any of these, unique, or, double, or repeats? Repeats is what I'm trying to say. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think any of these have won. Yeah, no one here has won, so yay, we're gonna have a unique victor on the second try of recording this. Yay! Yeah, Stephanie tries to spearfish with a trident. Heather defeats Jeff in a fight, but spares his life. Zoe overhears Courtney and Lindsay talking in the distance. Nice. 2 can shots, Lashana and Trent. Night 5. Heather is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Stephanie passes out from exhaustion. Courtney is awoken by nightmares. Zoe receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Jeff stays awake all night, and Lindsay falls into a pit and dies. Again, that's pretty much on the same par as the frozen lake. That's just a little bit, reasonable, but where did that pit come from? Is it just a random hole in the ground that the game people, I don't know, game makers, I forgot what they're actually called, just randomly put across the arena. There's just a random hole, and she just manages to fall in it. That's a little bit stupid. Same with the lake. Stephanie receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. So does Jeff, apparently. Courtney tries to spearfish with a trident. Heather falls into a pit at sea. And then Zoe unknowingly eats toxic berries. This is a reasonable death. Zoe here. But Heather, again with the pit. It's just a random hole in the ground that these people just unknowingly walk into. Or unless it's trapped by another tribute, but that's not really likely. My phone is going off. Okay. So 3 can shots come from the distance. Lindsay, Heather, and Zoe. Night 6. Stephanie receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. And Jeff and Courtney talk about the tributes still alive. And I'm just looking at the list here just to be sure. I'm just double checking real quick. It doesn't look like that any of these, well, I know not her, because she hasn't won yet. I barely even played with the Redonkulous Race cast, so they're definitely still in this. Jeff tries to spearfish with a trident. Courtney makes a slingshot. Stephanie searches for firewood. No one's dead. Stephanie tends to her wounds. I'm sorry. Yes. Jeff receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Courtney accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Really? That's just called being too elaborate. Stephanie catches Jeff off guard and kills him. What? Oh. Well then. Stephanie from District 12. I know you haven't won before because we haven't played with Redonkulous Rays more than twice, so, and the ones who have, they're not you. So congratulations. That's gonna be the end of this. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button down below, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I upload videos. And once again, if you have any more configurations for the reaping, be sure to let me know down in the comments. I always read the comments, so is most likely that your idea is going to be in the next episode. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.